Welcome back to another episode of the Will Hill Show. We have another one of my, old coworker-ish type. Yeah. One of my friends. Darryl, tell the people who you are.
My name's Darryl. I met Will at Labs. We both work here.
Hold on, man. You can't be name dropping like that.
I can't be name dropping?
No,
you ain't tell me that.
Jobs.
Oh, my bad.
You can't tell.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
We used to work together at a secret facility. Like, now we gotta beam everybody with the thing that don't exist. No.
I don't even know.
No. Go ahead.
I mean, we used to work together at a shitty secret place, and we both hated, so we left at some point. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I mean, that pretty much sums it up.
Yeah.
So you in the military, right?
Yeah.
What part of the military?
I'm in the Marine Corps. I'm the reservist. That's pretty much all I do. I work on computers, basically IT in the military. That's all I do. Like,
is the Marine Corps like the one they always have in movies? Like the ultimate badasses?
I see a lot more of the Army, the Navy SEALs and that, but
it's Navy SEALs.
Yeah, they love the SEALs.
Yeah. SEAL Team 6.
SEAL Team 6. Like, there is another special forces. It's got to be the SEALs. So,
what made you join the military?
A lot of different shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wanted to join when I was 13, just because we went to DC for a field trip. I'm like, I looked at the memorial. I'm like, I want to be like that. I want to be something special.
Yeah.
And then it started to get a whole lot less worthy sounding as I got older. I'm not even gonna lie. I looked at all the uniforms. I'm like, I like the dress blues the most. I think I look the best in that. And then
I can see myself in these.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to join the Navy. Look like Popeye the Sailor Man. Like, it's ugly.
I thought that was like when they dress like that. It was just like for special occasions. No,
it is.
Okay,
it is. But we also have to wear them occasionally. We call it Fancy Friday.
What?
We wear. For us, it's like our service Bravos or Charlies, just because I think the command hates us and they want us to be uncomfortable, because those things are not comfortable. No. Like, to keep our shirt tucked in, we have these thing called shirt stays. You attach them to the bottom of the shirt and attach it to your sock. It's just like a rubber.
Oh God.
Yeah, and that thing could snap at any moment and hit you. I've had some close calls. I ain't even gonna lie, but yeah. So,
jeez, that's a lot. I didn't even know all that.
Yeah, I
always wonder how the shirt stayed tucked in, though.
That's pretty much it. It's attached to your foot. So, yeah, that's.
What if you lost your foot? What if you got one leg?
I mean, you get kicked out.
Damn.
I mean, if you lose your foot, you're useless. I mean, not useless. You get dishonorably. I mean, oh shit, honorably just discharged. So, yeah.
You ever get like deployed or whatever?
I came close, but I decided not to do it because I was finally getting my life together. And if I went on an 8-month deployment, that would probably see no combat, because I'm not a combat role.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't
at the mess hall.
Right. Yeah. It didn't seem worth my time.
Like, hey, I can't get on Facebook.
Right. Right. It's like, I was like, I finally got the job I wanted in IT. I was able to get out of, and I was moving. I was planning on going back to school at the time, and an 8-month deployment just to come back to the same situation didn't seem like a good option for me. So.
All right. I mean, I guess with you being military, let's jump right into it, man. What did you think about the stuff that happened at the Capitol?
I mean, I could go racially into this and not, but I thought
get into it, man. Tell me how you feel about it.
The defense budget. I don't know the exact number, but the defense budget for the Capitol.
Yeah. Just for the small area of the Capitol Police, you know what I'm saying?
Numbers don't add up. I want my tax money back. Like, I thought, but in all honesty, I thought it was a bit ridiculous. But people their actions backed up their words. They said that what they were going to do, but I thought it shouldn't have happened. I thought it was very immature. Their reasoning was stupid. Their president lost. Their candidate lost.
Right.
I get it if something else happened, like they found out Congress was stealing money from us, which they probably are.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
But, shit, I can't even say that. Don't worry about it. But just because your candidate lost, like, Trump can't run for a second term in 2024. Like,
yeah, he can. But that's why they trying to impeach him, right?
Right.
So I had just learned that, like, if they impeach him, he can't run anymore.
Right.
So, like, I mean, he lose a whole bunch of stuff. So, like, when I first heard that they was going to impeach him, I'm like, For what, man? Just let this ride. Like,
yeah, I thought the same thing.
Just let it ride. Like, what are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? But then, like, I had seen a few things. I try not to like judge everything off one singular post and be like, oh, I learned something today. But so I mean, I had seen somebody post something, then I looked into it and verified it. Like, he lose his Secret Service.
He loses his protection, his $200K
a year, his salary.
Yeah, that retirement pay. I forgot what it's called.
That's a lot of money, bro, just to have been president.
Right.
I guess it costs a lot to be president.
I mean, they don't.
I guess.
What does the president make? Like only like 200 something, 300 a year technically.
I don't know. Shit.
What they do is they pay. So outside of his,
you have to speak up because people be saying they can't hear you. Oh, okay. Okay, he got it. Look, when y'all can't hear him, no, go ahead.
No, but outside of his salary, which Trump said he didn't take, they
Must
still
be
got
nice.
His protection detail.
Right, his Secret Service, right.
All that gas costs money in them planes.
Yeah, I think he had like it's like $1 million travel budget.
Yeah.
So his family, they got to protect them too, and then they flying every fuck well.
Right.
It's like 5 of them.
Something like that.
So
Too many of them.
All that adds up.
Oh yeah, it was definitely. So I'm like, oh yeah, fucking impeach him then. Like,
like let's not even risk it for 2024.
Hey, quite honestly though, I don't think he would rerun though. Even
Really?
if no, I don't think so. I think he had his fun. You know what I'm saying? He had his thrill of being able to incite things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of being the HNIC.
Right.
Or was it the HHIC?
I mean,
the head hunky. No.
man, I honestly think his ego, though, him losing to Joe Biden, I don't think his ego is going to allow him to like let that happen again. I think he wants to run the
worse, bro? Hold on, wait. What's worse, losing to Joe Biden or Bernie Sanders?
I don't know.
I'd rather lose to Sleepy Joe than Bernie Sanders.
Fair enough.
To be honest, come on, to lose like to Bernie Sanders,
Yeah.
like,
It's like losing to a gremlin. Like, I like Bernie, but he's a little bit too old to be.
I mean, I like his whole entire career in politics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them pipe dreams that
Right.
No, we need somebody who you have to be able to play both sides at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then Georgia came through. They flipped the Senate. That was crazy.
That
was crazy.
Excuse me, sorry.
Are you good?
Yeah. No, when I saw that Georgia was blue, I thought it was a lie. I cracked up. I thought it was because I saw it in a meme on Facebook. I'm like, oh, that's funny.
Hey, look,
the Hicks down there actually blue.
I know a lot of people like are upset with like everything that happened.
Right.
One thing I am grateful for is to be alive today and for all the memes. Like,
Yeah.
Could you imagine like going through this in like the early '90s and it's just all serious? There's no one to joke about this with.
Having to be some shitty comic in the newspaper.
Right? Yeah, some little comic strip with 4 scenes, and it's like, oh, okay,
Right.
I get it. No, we got all the memes in the world.
Right. Like when the whole Capitol thing was happening, someone's like, how do you feel about this? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just going to meme and laugh my way through this one because there's nothing
definitely.
else I can do.
Do you feel like it was just a white thing though?
I mean, I only saw white people there. What
I
do you mean by
they,
that?
They had pictures of some black people there, but
Right.
it's some misguided souls out there.
Of course.
But whatever, right? Because it's that one famous picture of the dude standing there in the puffy coat.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think he just went there to see what was happening.
Right.
Like if I was around, like say if I was walking past the Capitol building and I seen people running in there, I'd go in there and look too.
I probably would have walked in. If I saw an opportunity, everybody's just
I'd
running
have been mixed in the crowd. I'd have had like my head down and everything covered. You're not gonna know.
Right, just a hood, mask, sunglasses, wear gloves. I can't see your blacks.
Right. Wait, did you see what was that? L.A. where the group of people jumped on that one black girl and they maced her.
I didn't see that.
It was like this bigger white dude holding her while people were macing her. And he worked at like a car dealership or something.
Oh, so he wasn't even like a cop. He was just some.
No, she was walking or whatever, and she got kind of caught up in the crowd.
Right.
And man, they snatched her wig off and whatever, beat her up. And the one dude, it's a picture of him like holding her while people were macing her and stuff. Like, and I'm like,
I don't know the full story behind it, but somebody was claiming that the dude that grabbed her was trying to get up out of that. I'm not sure.
It looked bad.
I need to see a video.
Yeah, no,
Right.
it looked bad.
Right.
I feel like it's another way to do that. Right. She's not fighting. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to help her, you don't have to bear hug her.
Right.
Because her arms were constrained. So it's like, you don't have to do that, right?
Right.
And then like my thing, bro, then a crowd of people were across the street from the police station, and there's a white lady holding a wig like I did the first scalping of the next Civil War.
Right.
I'm like, how do you not arrest her?
Right.
But then like back to the Capitol building, like I'm glad that they're arresting people.
Right.
But I won't be satisfied until they actually get sentenced.
Right.
How many times do they arrest somebody?
They just make it look good. It's like how many times people been indicted.
Man, come
like,
on, man. Come on, put these cuffs on real quick,
Right.
man, for the show. You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry, we'll get back to the station. We'll have a couple of donuts. We'll laugh about how many black people actually
bro.
are getting
Man,
indicted.
we go swing past Burger King.
Right. Like
on the way there. You know what I'm
you
saying?
want some Taco Bell.
I asked Dylan Bruce, bro. We
Right. It's just for the cameras.
we look out for it.
Right.
But so like the one dude who the first dude that got charged, that was the guy who had his feet on Nancy Pelosi's desk. Okay. He's a gun runner.
He's a what?
A gun runner. He sells guns to like contracts, like government contracts,
Okay.
stuff like that. So yeah, like you get charged with a felony, bro. You done.
Right.
Ain't no more of that.
Like we got told that every day. You get you lose everything. You get a felony.
Right. No felony, no guns.
Or a speeding ticket even.
What? Wait, what?
I don't know. It's just they would threaten us with a lot of shit. Like my class,
Yeah.
they would tell us like, don't get in any trouble with the cops, or you'll lose your clearance.
For work?
Yeah.
Oh, what? I don't know, because we had
We know.
we had some people get in like trouble, not like serious trouble, but
Right.
speeding tickets and stuff. You ain't go lose your clearance for that. Now, if you get locked up for doing like 120 and a 40, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
That's reckless driving at that point. Like you should have just kept going. I don't know why you.
I ain't gonna admit it. But it's not like
I don't know why you stopped. Like I don't know. I mean, do you think the people are justified in running in there though?
Nah.
Into the Capitol building, like
I get it. You're angry, but nothing happened. But your candidate losing. That ain't worth it. That happens every freaking election. Like,
yeah. Do you
and that's all based off of rumors. Like, oh, the lies. Like, I don't know. They miscounted the votes. Like, they lied about the count or some shit. Like,
yeah, but then they recounted.
They recounted, right?
I don't understand the.
So it wasn't justified in my mind.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. Do you think this is going to spark something bigger?
I have feelings that it will. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I had this real fucked up dream that same day.
Yeah, what happened?
All right, so I don't know what I was doing. So my girlfriend's white. Let me just make that clear.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay. We got one. We got one. I got a lot of questions for you.
All right, no, it's all good. Nah, you good. You good. All right, so I was.
Fuck. So did that put you like in awkward positions?
No, she's really understanding, I guess. Like, I complain about white people all the time. So, like, I'll start with like, look, this ain't about you, but let me explain everything.
You're my favorite.
You're one of the good ones. But like that same day, like I was like, this is gonna start some shit, and I had this dream. I was driving in her neighborhood, which is like 2 blocks away from me.
Okay.
And I got pulled over. I'm like, all right, fuck. I got pulled over for probably driving 35 and a 25 in the neighborhood. The cop pulled me out and just shot me. And that's a fucked up dream I have. I'm like, and it was a she too. I don't know why, but female cop got away with it. Said I own a gun. It was in my car at the time, but I was transporting it legally. Like, I got the magazine and the ammo separated from the gun. Like, the gun was in the trunk, magazine was up front. Like, that's how you can.
That's how you transport it.
Right, when you don't have a concealed carry, which I don't have yet. But
they don't give you that like in the military. Just don't be like, here you go.
No. I mean, I got my Ford card within like a week and a half. And like, I've heard a lot of concealed carries make it easy for you if you're in the military. I mean, it's just common sense shit with a gun. But yeah, it's just, I think this shit can spark if somebody keeps inciting it. Like, the event that just happened, let it happen, and let's just try and move on and make ssure that shit never happens again. Let's not keep talking about it.
Right.
And like, let's make it happen again. It's like, the people finally stood up to the government. Great, let's keep doing it. It's like, because that shit ain't gonna go well. Because these people that ran into the Capitol building, they probably ain't the smartest people that know how to run a government. They would overthrow it and then be like, what do we do now? And then boom, it's anarchist America.
You know what? The funniest thing, like the funniest pictures, was that dude that was shirtless with the horns on his head.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Dude, that was like, he was prepared for this.
He's been looking forward to that day since he was a kid.
Yo, that's not like something you just like happen upon. Like, no, you came prepared for this.
He was ready.
Oh yeah, they locked the one dude up who took the podium too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
They caught him. Like, you got the podium, you gotta run.
He took a picture posing, laughing with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's most of them didn't have on masks. So like, it should not be difficult
for
them to catch any of them.
Right.
Because they was able to lock people up from looting. You know what I'm saying? And most people had no mask, no looting because they had tear gas out.
Right.
So, like, if you could lock
They're
people
able
up.
to identify them from their eyes.
Right, yeah. Now you blink just like the dude we look at. Blink again. Yeah, it's you. Come on.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? No, I don't know, man. It's so fuck it. Being in an interracial relationship, do you find it difficult being black? Like, to be black?
All right, so I've been dealing with this kind of stuff since I was little. I grew up in
Predominantly white neighborhood?
Predominantly white neighborhood.
Okay, so you was just the weird black kid.
Yeah.
I was just joking.
Nah, I wasn't weird. I was definitely weird, but not like.
You went through like a whole emo phase.
We don't need to talk about my past, man. First of all, I have a black. Obviously, I have a black Southern Christian mother. Like, my mom is from Missouri. Her mom is from Arkansas. I have that strong Christian, Southern Christian family. So I was never properly able to go through my so-and-so emo phase.
Yeah,
you know, my mom's like,
do it.
Like, my hair wasn't allowed to be locked. I wasn't that crazy. Man, I just wore all black and I enjoyed all music. But
right.
Yeah, nah, I just grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood. And, you know.
I mean, it's the same thing I say about, like, Donald Glover.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, like, gave him a lot of grief for being with a white woman.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yo, like, you got to look at that was around him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You only can pick from what's around you, what you can see, what's attainable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, I don't knock the man, but.
Right. I mean, I could relate to what he went through. I mean, kind of, but I grew up where there were black girls there, too. Mm-hmm. And I did like have not a thing, but I did like one of them.
Right.
But I wasn't black enough. And she made that clear. Then I started dating a white girl. I was like, why aren't you dating a black girl? I'm like, because you just told me. I'm not black enough. But she likes me. She doesn't. I mean, maybe she likes me because I'm black. But
right.
We're working with it.
Right.
Like,
we'll get past this.
I'm black enough just to make her not uncomfortable in her suburban mentality. So I don't know.
I think it's such a weird dynamic that you could be black but not black enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What you think, Curtis?
Well, I feel like that's saying it's stupid.
Saying it's stupid?
It's stupid.
Yeah.
You can't. I'm black.
Right. You can't stop being black.
I mean,
police pull up on you. You still black.
Yeah,
100%.
I could talk in like with the best English, and they'd be like, "So, do you live here?" I'm like, "Yeah, man." I put in the garage code, like it worked. But I mean, I grew up like the first time in middle school. I guess when I realized I was with a lot of white people, this white kid came up to me. It's like, to me and my friends, like two other black guys, like, you guys are like the whitest black kids I've ever met. And I looked at them like, what does that even
black
mean?
Kids.
Right, like we are the black kids.
Right. Yo, I mean, that's you though. You're
right.
From the inner city.
But like,
relax, Curtis.
Right, but like I grew up with a lot of these people, and you know, I didn't see race. Like I'm like, that person's an idiot, that one's a nerd. Like these guys can play sports, these ones like start. I don't know, like.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's most definitely a learned behavior.
Right.
So how long you been with your girl?
Only a few months, like 4 or 5 months.
I got a question for you then.
All right.
Does sex on the first date ruin the chance of a relationship?
Shit. In my opinion, no.
Right. I feel like it's all about intent.
Right.
I know a lot of girls, try to stray from that. You know what I'm saying? Be
right.
Like, oh, you think I'm a hoe? That's not the case.
Right.
Like, you can hook up on the first. Again, it's all about intention. You know what I'm saying? All about the intent and the amount of communication. Now, if I'm coming at you with only vibes like to fuck,
right,
you should know.
Right, it's like,
don't call me tomorrow. Like,
yeah,
I'll call you in a week or so.
Right,
at 2 a.m.
for our second date.
WYD.
Right.
Or hit her with the you up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you know what it is. And I don't know. I feel like it's such a miscommunication thing.
Right.
Like, yo, just talk. Ask somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Quit trying to figure it out. Just talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody, especially when it comes to like the early part of a relationship, everybody wants to assume things. That's just trash.
Yeah. I also just hate when like girls get mad or like this is slippery slope for me. So but when guys call girls hoes for sleeping with them on the first day, I'm like, dog, you slept with her too. What does that make you? Like, you're nasty.
Oh, the whole
like,
double standard?
Right. Like, how many times have you done this? And then when girls get mad at guys, for sleeping with them, wanted to sleep with them on the first date. Like,
So-
their intentions were clear. It's when guys are being shady, like treating them and telling them, like, yeah, I want a relationship with you, then sleep with them, and then don't talk to them for the next
that's
day.
the shitty move.
That's a shitty move. But if they made it clear, it's like, look, I'm looking for a hookup. I'm just looking to have fun. Maybe we can be friends too. But
Right.
don't get mad at him. Like, he made his intentions clear. Don't expect
Hey,
something of him.
Your decisions after that was your decision.
Right.
So let's be honest.
Right.
Well, fuck. I was gonna ask another question behind that. Fuck, I forgot.
Nice.
So I'm guessing you're not a fan of the double standard.
Nah, I got two.
So
little
does
sisters.
body count matter?
Nah.
No. If a girl tells you she got 200 bodies,
That's
stop.
different. That's different. Okay, yeah, I guess body count does matter.
I feel like, okay, for me, when it comes to the body count,
Yeah.
you only could judge it off your own body count.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I mean, it's hard to say body count matters, but everything in moderation. I'm
Right.
sorry, bitch. Don't tell me you fuck 200-300 guys.
Right.
And then expect me to be okay with that.
That's a lot of.
That's a lot of dick.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
I don't
people.
even have that much time.
Yo, that's a lot of people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even have 300 friends on Facebook. Like,
Right. I didn't even get that many matches on Tinder. Like, I don't know how you do that. But I guess it depends for me. It's like how much time was in between this body count? Like, it's like next week you add it to your number. Like,
we used to work with a guy. I'll tell you his name after. We used to work with a guy.
okay,
He said from Tinder he had like 180 bodies.
that's fucked up.
That's excessive.
Yeah.
I'm like, bruh, what
How
are
does he
you
not have
doing?
a kid or an STD?
I was gonna say my first question was, "Are you okay?" Like, no. Have you been like to the doctor? No,
Right.
everything was protected. The rubber don't stop everything, my
No.
guy. You still can get general warts.
Right. Like, it just stops seeing.
You can still get crabs.
Right.
Like, no. Have you got?
That's
are you
nasty.
okay? Like, for real.
Right.
And like, I feel like at that point, your average of the female has to be like 5, right?
Right.
You can't tell me you got 180 bodies and they 7s, 8, 9, 10s.
Nah, it's like
Nah.
buying dollar store shit.
What's like the lowest number you hit?
I don't know.
Curtis, what's like the lowest number you hit?
I do not know that. Wait, like how many
Rated.
she's had?
No, rating.
Oh,
On the girl, women, you know, we kind of put everybody scale of 1 to 10.
4.
1 being the lowest. You hit a 1?
I'm pretty sure.
I hit a 1 before. It's not my proudest moment.
I had a really low moment, but like she was like a 2 to a 4. I don't know. I was strong.
I think every
I'm pretty sure she thought I was a low number too. We ain't really fuck each other. It was just a fucking.
yeah.
You know, it was one of those. You my last resort.
Hey, look, girl, it's late. I'm tired. You tired.
I was her last resort.
Let's like
Yeah.
look around. Yeah, the lights on. You don't need motherfuckers still here. Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
No,
Probably
I was a kid though, so like
I think we talked about this at one point.
maybe.
Yeah.
Man, them post times, boy.
There's nothing else to talk about. Like, tell your whole life story is sitting up 3 hours in post.
For real, man. Especially like early morning. Like it ain't no cars. You
What was
still
it?
really tired, but you got to talk to stay awake.
It's either at 91 or 891, you're telling your whole
exactly.
story.
The whole life story. You learn some stuff you really didn't want to know about some people.
Right.
All right, another question. Then. What?
No, it's just you learned some stuff you didn't really want to know.
No, for real. No, bro. So, pretty much what we used to do, we used to have to we worked as a team, and it was access control. We just pretty much check people credentials and make sure they work there. So it's 2 lanes. So he's on the inner, I'm on the outer, and we just standing there. So early in the morning, we started work. 5:30?
Yeah.
We started work at 5:30. We got to be in roll call. We sit there and learn what's going on for the day. We had post by 6 in the morning.
It's like the same shit every week.
It is. Nothing really changed. And by the time something had happened, it was already the past. You know what I'm saying? And so it's 6 in the morning. We standing outside. Ain't nobody coming in to work right now. Everybody that pretty much work 9 to 5.
Right.
And so you didn't really start getting cars until about 8:15, 8:30. Those are early birds. You know what I'm saying? Trying to beat traffic. So from 6 to 8, it's just us. Like, and so you just standing there. Even your worst enemy, you will strike up a conversation.
Yep.
And so you just talking. You learn some things. Like this one lady had told me that she used to have a boyfriend in every race at one time. she had a white guy, black guy, Asian guy, a Spanish dude.
Can we talk about that later? Who that was?
She's older. You know who I'm talking about. I don't know. Were you there? You left so like abruptly.
I didn't leave abruptly.
No,
I
it
put
was
in my
funny.
2 weeks.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
But no,
That was
so like,
hilarious.
I didn't care to know that though.
Right.
She just felt the need to tell me these things.
There wasn't no prior conversation.
No. So, what we was talking about before, because some of the guys from site used to like try to holler at her, because guys would talk to anything with a vagina, and so I was like, oh man, you got all the guys trying to talk to you. I'm like, so what? No, I asked her what was her type. I'm like, you only go for like white guys? She goes, well, let me tell you. At one point, I had one of every race. I'm like, wait, what? I had a white guy, black guy, Spanish guy, Italian guy. I'm like, wow. That is news to me.
I would be impressed and concerned at the same time. Like, that's pretty impressive.
Nah, man, them long post times, man. That secrets got out.
Yeah, I mean, there were some good times too. It's just,
most definitely.
Like I embarrassed myself plenty of times at the post. Like I mean, I would try and holler at some of the people that would come through.
Yo, I never did.
You never did? I had nothing else but time, man. I was single as hell. I was working the night shift.
No, I never did. It was not my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
So another relationship-ish type question: if you fly a girl out, is she expected to give it up?
That was the whole goal. So,
That's
like,
how
now,
I feel.
Like
now, if y'all had a conversation and she said this is not what she's gonna do,
right?
Then you're not getting flown out. I mean,
Like,
if I fly you out after that, you a simp. I'm sorry. That's just what you are.
Right. Like, if I'm gonna do that, like I don't have the money to do that. But if I did that, I would make, like I said, my intentions clear. If she came there and it's like, yeah, nah, we're not doing that. I'm like, why did you come here then? Just for a free flight? It's not gonna be that fun. We ain't gonna do shit. Like,
bro, for real. Like, it's not gonna happen.
Right.
No, I'm not flying nobody out to have a good conversation in person. Like,
unless they're like one of my boys, they're paying for their own flight anyway. So,
no, well, you didn't fly them out. If you didn't pay for their whole transportation here and for they stay here, that's flying them out.
Yeah.
Other than that, no. If it's your homie, you be like, hey, I need some money to get. Oh man, you go. Come on, man.
Right.
Like you staying at your parents' house, whatever. Woo-hoo. But I'm not flying no girl out just to kick it.
Right.
I don't care how much money I got.
That ain't. That's a horrible investment.
Bro, let me fly a girl out. She talking about something, I ain't putting out. I'm going to hit her with the future. I'm good, love, enjoy. And she going to be on social media telling everybody I flew her out but didn't send her home.
Right.
I'm like, well, she ain't put out.
Like,
now you can't get out.
Right. Nah, I couldn't do that. That's...
No, for real. I don't understand. Like, I get it. It's a shitty thing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't get it. Girl, you know why you getting flown out. Like, don't play dumb. Don't play innocent. Don't try to act like you didn't know.
Right.
I'm not trying to hear it. Not trying to hear it at all.
No.
So
I haven't been in that situation, luckily.
No, me neither. But the question, like, was up for debate.
So, like, if you take a girl on vacation with you,
she expected to go.
Right.
If I pay for you to get there,
right,
you staying there on my dime, I'm clapping cheeks.
Right. This ain't a free trip. This ain't a free ride.
Most definitely. Ain't nothing in life free.
No.
And this trip, most definitely.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here. What you think, Kurt? Yo, if anybody disagree, please comment, and I would debate this to the death of me. Like, there is no way you could be seriously expected to be flown out and expect nothing to happen without prior conversation saying nothing's going to happen. Now, if the girl thinks the dude's a lame and ain't going to try it, that's a chance she's willing to take. You know what I'm saying? Secure your return flight.
Just
but
have
you
that
best
extra
believe
ticket.
that's over with. You know what I'm saying? I fly you out or whatever. I got your trip set up and you come out and you ain't trying to put out. I'm calling Spirit Airline and I'm canceling your ticket.
Right.
But you thought you was flying American, girl? No.
Right. Like, I actually, not a similar situation, but it was just kind of like, I know. So I was at this party. It was like a small party with my friends, and this girl sees it on my Snapchat story. And she's like, oh, you didn't invite me? I'm like, no. I'm good. She's like, can I come? I'm like, I mean, sure, but this is my intentions. Like, I made my intentions clear why I would want her to come.
Like, she's like, can I come? Can you? Can you?
Yeah. So, like, she came out. It took me all 5 minutes to realize this was a waste of my time.
Damn.
And it wasn't bad. Like, I made the decision. She didn't, like, I don't know, reject me or anything. I'm just like, oh, okay, so nah. So I got in my car and drove home.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even really feel like being here. But
Curtis, what was that thing you asked me earlier about the buff girl?
Oh, because it was this one chick. She was doing the little TikTok thing.
Yeah, the little TikTok thing.
I would just like say I don't know her age. Let's say if she was of age.
In the perfect world, she's of age.
Right. And so she looked like she could get up 100 pounds.
Curling.
And I was just like, I seen some funny shit. And I was like, what if she was jerking a nigga off and taking him off? So I asked her, would he let this strong bitch jerk him off?
So I'm asking you.
No.
Nah. Why not?
Nah. She probably squeezed it too hard. I don't want to wake up. Like, I want to wake up the next morning like, that was great. I don't want to wake up like waddling, like sore.
No, so basically what I said to it is, one, I'm grown. I'm not looking to get a hand job. That's just, why would I sit there and let some girl fondle it when I can do it myself perfectly fine, very efficiently? Like, so like I was like, I don't understand the question. No, I'm not letting no one do it. Let alone nothing against female bodybuilders. Some guys are attracted to that.
Some of them sexy as hell.
Yeah. You'll talk to a female bodybuilder? There's
limits, but yeah. Oh, hell no. Nah, I saw her arms.
Jeez, hey, she hella strong. It look like she a sonic boom somebody ass.
She looks like where I want to be, like when I work out. Like, that's how I want to look. Nah, I'm good. I mean, her face is nice, but nah, I'm good.
Hey, what if she like come talk to you and you like turn it down and she beat your ass?
Shit. People would make fun of me and I'll show the picture. Y'all would understand. If I showed you the picture of her and said, yeah, she beat my ass, y'all be like, oh, okay, I get it. Are you all right? Like, no. No.
All right, I got another, I guess, arbitrary question for you.
All right.
Trains and threesomes. What's the difference?
Trains is a lot of dudes. Threesomes, like, we talking 2 guys?
Apparently, yeah. If it
that's you and your best friend who got lucky.
I ain't never,
I'm not even gonna say lucky because I don't ever plan on ever doing a threesome or a train with another dude.
I was just gonna say that's my thing, yo. If my dick is out, I need my dick to be the only dick out in the room.
Right.
I don't
like if you can stay hard with more dicks in the room, then I'm not bashing on anybody. I'm just gonna question, like, how do you do that?
I'm straight. I'm not even questioning it. That's you. I won't even be there.
Nope.
Don't tell me the story. I don't. It ain't my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, I'll tell another story. I always end up fucking telling stories on these goddamn podcasts.
You got great stories.
So, we had this girl like proposition me and my homies for like a train. For real. So I was staying at Hammond at the time. I won't name drop, but you guys know who you are. They wanted to go to a strip club. Me personally, strip clubs ain't my thing. I don't see the point of paying a girl to get semi-naked when I could just like go hook up with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Actually shoot my shot. Actually get laid. So I don't get the tease.
You're almost paying a shit ton of money just to get blue balled.
Yo, for real. You can like you can see titties on GTA for free. Right. Like porn is free. You know what I'm saying? You could throw fake dollars in your house and you get to pick all those back up. Like, so I don't get it, to each his own. Anyway, so we went, right? And I was highly upset because the girl took her shirt off and she had pasties over her nipples. I'm like, so why are we here? Why are we here? This ain't no strip club. The fuck?
Bullshit.
She didn't even get naked enough for me to see her nipples. Why are we here?
Right.
And so, I rose a fuss. I got my $20 back. Because it cost $20 to get in the strip club.
You got the $20 back?
Yes.
How?
I was talking to the owner, bro, and I was pissed. I was pissed. I got my money back. Then my other guy was trying to get their money back. It didn't happen. Anyway. So we go back to my friend's apartment. We're in the parking lot, and we talking about, like, what the fuck. We at a strip club. They got pasties on their nipples, right? So the one guy, he was at the strip club a lot because he knew all the other guys like on first name basis.
Right.
We was walking in. He's like, "Yo, Fred, you leaving already?" He's like, "Yeah, I gotta go home to the wife." I'm like, you in the strip club too much.
Right.
You know other guys' names. Like
That's talking to other dudes at the strip club.
You know
Like,
hey man, I got a home project. I go to Home Depot after this, but I'm here for cinnamon tonight. You know what I'm saying? No, right. So we leave. We go back to we in the parking lot. We just kind of chopping it up. And so the guy who told us to go to the strip club, he comes back with one of the strippers. Now we like, yo, we seen him pull up. Why they didn't get out the car? Then we see the car shaking. I'm like, oh, we all play GTA. We know what that means. Like, and so like we was like, oh, we should go fuck with him. Let's go knock on the window real fast. We was like, nah, we gonna let him have his fun, right?
Right.
So he comes out. He walks over to us. He said, "Hey y'all," she said, "Whoever next, come on." We looked at each other. Nah, we good. Like, like boy, what? It's wild. It's wild. That's how you know it's a true story.
Right. I could not. That's something I couldn't do.
And
like,
nah,
take
bro,
turns.
I'm like, never. Because the one dude, I don't necessarily like him, so I'm like, I wouldn't follow up behind him. No way. If I met a girl and she say she fucked him, I would quit talking to her. You know what I'm saying? But that's me. That's my personal opinion. But he just come out and was like, "Hey," she said, "Whoever next," while he adjusted his pants. Whoever next, she say, "Come on." Next. Right. Wait, we didn't even know what you was doing.
Right.
Like, you talking about
You
next.
don't even know what she looked like, did you?
Nah, you want us to just go climb in her Tahoe and just, what? I mean, you better go somewhere, bro.
Did she charge him?
I don't know.
If she did that shit for free, that's worse.
I think she was just doing it for kicks.
Right.
I don't know. None of us went. I can't speak for my other two homies, but I know I wasn't going, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just climbing somebody back in somebody's Tahoe and fuck some random stripper. What? Are you serious?
Buy me dinner first. Nah. I actually wait. What?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I have like one strip club story.
Oh, go ahead. Let's
and
do this.
This is where I sound like a simp, but whatever. I'll put it out in the world. So I just gotten back from boot camp, and that's already a bad start. But so in boot camp, I went to the all male one, like the one on the East Coast. It's co-ed. You train with females. So in California, you ain't seen any females.
Yeah, yo, that's in prison.
And pretty much, and if you do, there are some of the meanest people. They're mean for no reason. They're just assholes for no reason. So, you weren't like attracted to them at all. There was one nurse, but she was cool, but little tiny Asian girl. But that's beside the point. I didn't have the time or the energy to try and hit on her because I was tired. So anyway, I get back from boot camp, and one of my friends I grew up with, he hit me up. He's like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" I'm like, "I'm sure." So I get to his house, like, "How much money do you got?" I'm like, "I don't know, like $1,500. That's the most money I ever had at the time.
Balling, big balling.
Yeah, I felt great. I was 19 and feeling like a king. So he's like, "All right, cool. We're gonna go to this party." So I thought he was just asking if I have money to pay for some alcohol, which is fine. So anyway, we're driving. We already have alcohol on the freaking car, and we're good. So we pull up to this club in Chicago called the Admiral. I think Admiral Theater, something like that.
Sound familiar?
Yeah. So we get there, and I'm like, what is this? He's like, "Oh, it's a strip club." I'm like, I look at him, I'm like, "Why would you bring me here?" Because I didn't have a girlfriend at the time, and I wasn't talking to no females.
Right.
So I came back with nothing. Like that 3-month dry spell, like the worst kind of dry spell. No females, not talking to any, just all dudes. It wasn't good. So I'm like, "Why would you bring me here?" He's like, "Why not?" So I'm like, "Okay, cool." I'm like, "I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna chill. And I ain't going to get any lap dances. I'm not paying for that. That's ridiculous. I'm good."
I'm guessing that's not how this happened.
That's not at all how it happened. So I'm tired. Because I came back from boot camp just real tired. I was falling asleep. If I sat down for more than 10 minutes, I'll fall asleep in the chair. So I'm at the couch. I start falling asleep. And my friend Grant, he taps me on the shoulder. And he's like, "Hey, man, I'll be right back. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll be right back." I'm like, "Whatever. I'm asleep, man. Leave me alone."
In the strip club?
Yeah. Look, dog, I was tired. So I wake up. 2 strippers sit on my lap.
Oh.
And I look at them like, "Oh, they're kind of pretty." So like, and this asshole told them exactly how much money I had.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. his goal is like just to see me suffer. So like he's that kind of friend. Like
one of those.
If I only knew him for a year, I wouldn't be friends with him. But I've known him for so long. He's like a brother to me. He's a grandfather. Then I don't care. So yeah, so I get to the back with the strippers. They convince me to have a dance. And when you have 2 strippers, it costs twice as much. Naturally.
They got individual rates.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I get 1 dance. Cool. I think I'm done. And then they convinced me to get a 2nd dance. I'm a little buzzed. So I'm like, all right, why not? And then the 3rd dance, they kind of tricked me into it. I think this was plotted because one of them looked out. I was like, oh, damn it. I got to go out on the pole that's in the middle. I'm like, oh, why does that suck? Because I'm curious. I'm a curious person. She's like, look at how much tips she's making. I look, and it's like maybe $5 under. I'm like, oh, that sucks. Oh, well. She's like, well, if you buy another dance, we won't have to go out there and someone else has to cover it for us. I'm like, oh, okay. So I bought another dance. Long story
she got you.
She got me. Long story short, I ended up spending $800 in the span of 30 minutes.
Jeez.
And I felt great. I thought I was king. I felt like a baller.
Look, you saved them from the pole.
Yeah, I saved them from the pole. And, you know, I was great. And then they lead me back to my friends afterwards. They tried to get me like another $500 out of me. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I can't spend any more money. I'm trying to buy an Xbox One. Like, I'm 19 years old. I got different problems to worry about. And I get back to my friends, and they looked at me like, what the hell happened to you? You were gone for way too long.
Y'all didn't come looking for me?
My friend blew up my phone. I ignored it. I was busy. So, yeah, we get out. We finally leave. We get outside, and it finally just hit me what just happened. I check my bank account. Naturally, there's like $800 missing, and that was.
Jeez.
Yeah, I haven't been to a club since. I'm good.
I'm just not a fan of strip clubs.
After that, I'm like, it's not worth it because, like I said, $800. I didn't get anything worth $800 that night. I'm like, I've had multiple people like, hey, let's go to a strip club. I'm like,
like I said, I just don't. You been to a strip club, Curtis? Are you a fan of strip clubs? Why not?
It's the ultimate tease.
There's people that's into that shit though.
Yeah, it's the ultimate tease. I've been multiple times, but I'm not like one of those people gonna go. You know.
All right, man. We ain't got nothing to do. Let's go to the titty bar.
Right.
Right.
No, I'm cool, man. I don't really see myself going to places where I get paid $20 just to get in.
Right.
You know, like just to get in.
Right.
Like what?
Yeah, that's what's great about being in the military. Get free entry in a lot of places.
What?
Yeah, no, we went to this bar/club a couple of weeks ago, and he's like, it's a $15 cover fee, and my friend from the Air Force was back. I'm like, hey, do you got military discount, free entry? He's like, nah, but just go ahead, go. He's like, thank you for your service. I'm like, you're welcome. I do this occasionally.
So I ain't did nothing, but you're welcome.
Yeah, man. I mean, I deployed to Sweden for 30 days. Like, yeah, nah, I'm good.
Yo, what do you think about people in like what they call it, stolen valor?
I want to fight them.
Okay,
Like, it's not because I've done it. I don't.
Can you tell people what that is? Because I'm not 100% sure what stolen valor is.
So,
I've seen it before. Though.
Stolen valor is basically where you're claiming you were in the military, claiming you're a veteran. A lot of people use it to get discounts in stores. Like you'll see a lot of it during Black Friday, trying to get military discounts.
I thought it'd be like more Veterans Day. No,
nah. Veterans Day is a great day for me. I love Veterans Day. I'll talk about that in a second. But stolen valor is basically where, like I say, you claim you're part of the military. You put on a uniform. Like you can buy, like my Just Blues. You can buy those at an Army Navy surplus store.
right in the surplus store. Yeah,
It's not that hard to obtain, and it's just. I don't claim and shit, like, basically a liar.
So, like, are you able to, like, instantly tell?
Me personally, not so much. I can tell sometimes because, like, people will have the ribbons on the wrong side of their chest. They'll be wearing ribbons and, like, badges that are not supposed to be on the same uniform. They'll have my favorite video I saw was this guy, he had, like, an enlisted rank and then an officer rank on his shoulder. It's like, you can't be both, so it was pretty obvious. It's sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
Like, I'll see videos of stolen valor. I'm like, oh, shit, I didn't even notice I was stolen valor. Like, he would have gotten me. I would have shook his hand like, what up, bro? Like, but it does piss me off because, like, what in your mind possesses you to think that's okay?
No, because, like, I don't know. I don't see the point of doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess for the free shit.
The clout.
The clout is it.
Like, when you walk out wearing some military shit, people will have this view of you. They'll be like, oh, my God, he's so brave, or he's badass, or he's dangerous. Like, and people love that feeling. Like, I like that feeling. People are like, you're in the Marines? They're like, oh, you could kill us. I'm like, I'm a really nice guy. I wouldn't even think about doing that. Or I know how to do it, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. Like, people just like the clout, and that's what I'm sure they do it for.
That's insane.
Yeah.
But I do like the Stolen Valor, like, videos. It's hilarious to, like, watch them, like, how to backtrack and try to say that there are, and they sound like random platoons, and then it always seems like the person confronting them knows somebody in that platoon. Is that how it is? You just know somebody in every fucking platoon?
I mean, I got a lot of people in a lot of different places. Like, you train with them in boot camp, and then you disperse throughout the freaking country and the world afterwards.
Like, hold on, you was in what?
Right, hold on, let me call.
Right.
It is not that hard. I've met people, like, I was in Sweden. I was working with this group from Virginia. They asked me, did I know this one guy? I'm like, yeah. Turns out they know them too. It's for me, the Marine Corps is a very small world.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's honestly pretty cool. But like, if I see a Marine on Facebook, I can find at least one mutual friend in there. I'm like, how the fuck did they know this person? But yeah.
Right, because like y'all had to like learn like the birthday and all that other stuff.
Bro,
okay. Got a flashback.
Yeah. Look. The Marine Corps, I love it. It's a fucking cult. Like, it is the most cult mentality. Like, we have sayings like, what makes a grass grow blood? Like, that's just like, it is the most cult mentality. It's a giant cult family, and it's great. I would not choose any other branch, even though the Air Force looks easy and relaxing. I'm glad I chose the branch I did, but it's a cult.
Jeez. Which branch would you never join?
Coast Guard, they don't count, but
the Coast Guard.
The Coast Guard. They're like the great value Navy, and then after that the Navy. Like, I'm good.
Oh my gosh, Curtis just sent me this thing. It say a paralyzed teen learns how to walk. Right, hit by a car, paralyzed again.
I mean, it's like, oh no.
Then it's a picture of VeggieTales. Do you think you can come up with memes?
Is there such thing as a joke that's too far?
No. Nope. No such thing. There's no such thing. Granted, to me, what we talked about with Kyle Allen is suicide. It's hard to joke about suicide because suicide and sexual assault, because you know somebody affected by one of those things,
right? Whether
you know it off top or not, you know what I'm saying,
right?
So it's hard to joke about those things. Is it impossible? Fuck no. Like you can most definitely joke about those things,
right?
But sometimes what I don't like is like people who have been affected by like suicide. They feel like they could joke about it because it happened to them, like, you know, someone close to them has did it. You're not in some exclusive club. Right. I can still make a joke about suicide. I don't know not one person that did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I would have known them. You know what I'm saying?
I remember my...
like if you try to kill yourself and you don't die, is that like attempted murder?
Nah, it's just attempted suicide. One of my...
that's got to be attempted murder.
Two of my favorite jokes is like, how do you fail with suicide? That's a bit fucked up. It's like, you know. And then, I'm not going to say you told me this joke because I'm pretty sure you'd be pissed if I said this out loud. But he had a friend who tried to commit suicide, and they knew they were suicidal. They talked him out of it. My friend talked him out of it that night. Next day, they call him. He picks up the phone. It's like, oh, good, you're still here. Glad you made it. Like, man, you got to be able to laugh through some of your pain, or you're gonna have a long fucking life.
100%. Or a short one, depending on what you choose to do about it.
Yeah.
But anything else you want to talk about there?
I don't know. Any more questions you got for me? Like,
I ain't really. Man, we just kind of waiting on the inauguration right now. You got a New Year's resolution?
Bro, I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get shredded. I'm trying to look like that girl that that fucking photo. Like, I mean,
do you think that's attainable for you though?
Yeah, I mean, I've come close a couple of times,
yeah.
And then food.
Man, food is so good.
It's
like,
way too good. Like, find myself
and fat people are just as low as skinny people. So
right. Sometimes I see fat people. They seem happier to me.
Bro, we jolly as fuck.
Yeah, you're like one of the like happiest, funniest people I've ever met. It's always
like, bro. For me, Like being fat. Once I'm not able to have sex, bro, then I probably get like dead ass serious.
Yeah.
Like
if I can't see my dick, I'm gonna be upset.
It's guys that big, it still get bro. It ain't never been a single person on my 600-pound life. Just think about that.
That's
granted. Yeah. Those people who date them are predators. For real, no.
Why do you say that?
Because they choose to date someone who has no other options, right?
Right.
That way, this person cannot leave them for their own health. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they choose those people. That's why a lot of times people who go like make it through my 600-pound life end up single, because the people dating them are fucking predators. You know what I'm saying? They prey on the weak. They need this person who cannot do for themselves. They need to be able to do everything for this person.
Right.
That's why they enable them to get as big as they are. Now they're immobilized. Now you can't even wipe your own ass without me. The feeling of being needed is a real problem. You know what I'm saying? But they still got somebody.
Yeah, they got somebody at least. But man, also I've seen those relationships where they just discourage the person from losing weight because in their mind they're gonna get skinny and then they're gonna get attractive, look at me and realize, oh, I ain't shit.
No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. That's predatory as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They with them only because they can't get with nobody else.
Right.
But one of the funniest my 600-pound life is the dude was abusive.
Like
to his girl. Yes. He would tell the girl to come over there and he'd like beat her up. I'm like, bitch, all you
They caught this on camera too, or?
No, you could tell.
Oh, okay.
You could tell.
Okay.
Like the way he would talk to her, you can tell that he gets physical with her. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, girl, just get a block away.
Right. Sorry. If you get on top of me, you won't be able to get up. But
it's like getting away from a handicapped person, man. Just find a flight of stairs. Right. Like, what you gonna do?
I don't know. I mean, they couldn't make it that far without losing the breath. But two, it's that mentality though. Like you've seen people in abusive relationships before, probably, right?
Yeah.
And they just don't know what to do. They feel like they're the one in the wrong, and when they get hit or whatever, they're like, that hurts me.
Sad.
It is sad. It's really sad. It hurts me to watch.
Because no one can get physically abused without being mentally abused. You have to make that person believe that being with you is love. That me beating the fuck out of you is showing my love for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's traumatizing on both sides. Like that person has to be weak minded to think that shit is affection.
Right.
Like the fuck out of here. No.
Right.
You don't have to have a black eye. Look, girl, look how much he love me, girl. I can't even see out this eye. You can see out of both your eyes. He don't love you.
Fuck, man. I don't know. It's just
you messed up his dinner. He pushed you down the flight of stairs, girl. He don't love you. Like, fuck out of here, bro. I hear it's an absorbent amount of guys who are also in abusive relationships.
Yeah, I just had a friend actually, not physically, but just get out of.
No, I'm talking about like physically.
Physically, I
like getting their ass whooped by their girl.
Damn. How do you let that? Was it like the muscular girl he showed me? Like that I get. Because she could chase me down, but
so I've seen it before, and it's the guy loved the girl, right?
Right.
And she knew that he wouldn't hit her back.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, all it takes is one little pow.
You know, right. As soon as you hit her back, the cops gonna get.
Hold on, I am not promoting violence.
I'm promoting self-defense, though.
Right.
I'm looking 100%. Dead at the camera. Defend yourself. Don't swing first, but defend yourself.
100%. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
don't kill her though. Just
don't. Don't go around hitting nobody. How about you keep your hands to yourself? You ain't got to worry about it.
Right.
Use your words. But I'm telling you right now, when you put your hands on me, you got one warning. Don't do that no more.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I am not going to punch you with all my might. I'm going to do what I can to keep you away from me. But it's going to get to a point where your teeth go chatter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I actually had that happen to me in one of my past relationships.
Yeah.
It's actually while I was working with y'all still. It pissed me off. I got off in the morning, went to her house. She thought I was gonna break up with her, and she started putting her hands on me. I'm like, hey. You don't want to.
I just gotta work. Wait till I wake up.
Wait till I wake up. Because she got mad because I wouldn't answer her question. I'm tired. Like, I just got off the night shift. Leave me alone. I'm not gonna break up with you. She got paranoid, started like hitting on me. It wasn't like that bad, but I'm like, don't put your hands on me.
Right.
And then I left. I was like, I'm gonna go sleep in my bed. And then we broke up after that because I don't need this to continue to escalate in any possible way.
Nah, that's insane. Hey, you watch? I don't know if you watch it, but what the fuck? 90 Day Fiance?
Yes. Let me phrase that. My sister watches it, and if I see it's a great show.
Good. That shit is amazing.
I get invested a little bit. Like, I don't go out of my way to watch it, but I do get invested in a lot of the relationships.
I won't be like, oh shit, let me turn it on, new episode out. But if it's on, I'm gonna watch it.
Right.
Would you?
No. You know what pissed me off though? My sisters looked at me. She's like, "You look like the type to get in a 90-day relationship." And
hey, I ain't gonna lie. No, it do be y'all military guys. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are well traveled.
Don't speak to that. That is, son, I watched that happen like twice.
No, you wouldn't date like some Colombian girl?
I 100% would date a Colombian. I'm in a happy relationship.
No, okay, yeah, no.
If my girlfriend sees
hypothetically, girl from Colombia, y'all get to talking or whatever.
There would have to be a solid amount of time. There'd have to be a solid amount.
What's the time?
Year and a half, like we be talking.
I mean, they be like that in relationships. They be 4 or 5 years in.
Right.
And what I always love though is like the guys from Africa who get the fat white women.
There was 2 of them in the last season, right? There were 2 seasons ago. The one with the scar on her chest, and then the other one had some old lady.
Yeah.
Both disgusting.
And man,
they love them.
The white ladies, they be thinking that these guys love the fuck out of them.
Right.
I'm like, girl, have you seen yourself?
Right.
You know what that remind me of? You remember that one LeVar video of that a dude talking to the black lady?
You said LeVar?
No, what was he's a relationship coach.
No, I don't.
And he was calling her average or whatever. Mm-hmm. You remember that?
No.
God damn, what the fuck you be, bear? It was everywhere. Doing IT shit, and you ain't seen this viral video. Basically, it was
yeah.
All right, help me out here, Curtis. He was a counselor coach.
I never looked him up.
Yeah. Anyway, he does like a show, and this one lady was trying to get on the show. Yeah, I forget what he does. But he does like coaching. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Life coaching.
Stuff. Okay.
And so, like, he does a show, and this girl got on there, and she was talking, and she was like, "Oh, I can't find a guy that makes 6 figures." Woo woo. Y'all can see the episode with Swole. The episode I did with Swole, we talked about this. Okay. It had just happened. So, yeah, he was like, what do you rate yourself? And she was like, she's like a 6 or a 7 or something.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Right. But he had just recently, got posted. He had did a guy too. Mm-hmm. And that was like one of the funniest things ever because everybody thought he was like some woman hater. I'm like, nah, he just putting the truth out there.
Right.
Is it a little blunt? Yeah, but you asked for it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't come to your house and just start giving you life advice.
He didn't roast you at your front door.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But no, so this dude is on there. He's like 21 or 20, something like that. And he was like, hey, I think women should be coming to me. Like, I shouldn't have to go seeking women and whatever. Right. Then he was like, all right, how much you make? He was like, about $800 a month. I'm like, a month? That's not a lot of money. He was like, how tall are you? He was like 5'5". You ain't that tall,
right?
Like, how much you weigh? He was like, oh, you a fat fuck, huh? My man, 5'5", 250.
Yeah.
You a little round, my guy. Yeah. Like, you're in no position to try to say, oh, then I think he still said that like with his parents or whatever. You're in no position for women to be fighting over you, bro.
Right.
Like, just he told him that, and it was hilarious because it's true.
Right.
I'm like, bro, like, like you're in no position. Why are you talking to this man about like long term dating? I feel like at 21 you shouldn't be. If you found somebody, good for you. But 21, fuck cares, man? Live your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You just got old enough to drink. Go out and enjoy it. Don't. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. When I was 21, I was kind of worrying about that shit for no reason. I'm like, I want to find somebody, but then again, I was working at Target part-time with my parents. I wasn't like 5'5", 250, but I wasn't exactly a catch either. So, but I also didn't expect women to come after me.
No, right. No, man, it's that's not the natural order of things, man.
I mean, it would have been dope, but
I think it sounds good in theory,
right.
but I don't think I'm gonna say it anyway. I think I'm gonna catch a lot of flack for it though, but I don't think the relationship is as successful the other way around when the woman pursues the guy. I've been there, you know what I'm saying? I've had a girl, come try to talk to me. One, I felt more than what I was. You know what I'm saying? She had my confidence way too high.
Right.
And so, in all honesty, I didn't have that same level, I guess, of respect for her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, you came to me. Why I gotta try to make you happy?
Like, why do I gotta work? Why do I gotta work to keep you if you're the one who came?
Right.
To me?
You came to me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't have to try to make this work. What are you talking about? So, from my personal experience, I don't really see that working out that often. I think it's better for the guy to pursue the girl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now that I said that shit out loud, I wonder if women think the same way I think. Like I ain't gotta work to keep my man happy. He came chasing after me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's toxic.
Women are toxic. But fuck, what was I gonna say? I can't even remember what I was gonna say. I don't know. I have never really had someone pursue me like hard.
Yeah.
And when they do, I'm most likely just not interested in them. I don't know if it's because they're pursuing me.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I've been in that position too. I'll tell this story on another time. This is not.
It's not the time.
No.
Okay. I had one come after me like on New Year's Eve, like when I was working the night shift again. One texted me at midnight. It's like I'm gonna get it out there now because it's New Year's and I want anything on my back. Like I like you, I want to be with you. Blah blah blah.
She wants your dick in and around her mouth.
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm just here like. That's really nice of you. Now, I'm good. Like I try to play nice, but it's just. Also, I don't think I want to be pursued. I enjoy pursuing more.
Yeah, no, most definitely, man. It's
because like guys are easier to pursue in my mind too.
all you need is titties. Not even that. A vagina. With all these trannies, not even that. Like
Jesus, yeah. Sometimes you don't even know anymore.
Man, for real, yo. I'm gonna need baby pictures off the top.
Yeah.
I need your birth certificate. Let me see.
Can I ask you?
What?
How would you react if you were dating somebody and you found out they were transgender?
I'm not dating someone just to find out they transgender. That's something I found out before we were dating.
All right, fine.
No, bro. How
I don't
you
know.
date
Technology's getting a lot better nowadays. Where it's like,
okay. No, first of all, you're not dating nobody you ain't met in person. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean. You meet them in person.
You can be
they
catfish. You wasn't dating. We weren't fucking dating.
Right.
Fuck out of here.
All right.
If I ain't met up with you in person, we ain't dating. I don't care what the fuck I said.
Fair enough.
Fuck you. Come on, are you serious? Like anybody? Like it works for some, but let's be honest. You really never know what the other person's doing.
Right.
Why put yourself in a position? Now, if you got plans to meet up with this person, ain't trying to meet up with you. You wasting your time.
Right.
If y'all like, all right, you cool. Woo, let's meet up in the near future. And you want to hold out, wait for that shit. That's fine. But would I say I'm in a relationship with you? No. I'm talking to someone.
Right.
I'm not in a relationship.
Right.
So to be like, I was in a relationship, find out she got a dick. I'm like, now look, again, nothing wrong with that. Live your best life.
Just not for me.
But for me personally, again, if my dick is out, it needs to be the only dick in the room. Like,
it's like the same rules with the threesome in the train. Like,
right, exactly. So like, don't get me wrong, I've seen some who you can't tell right off the bat.
Yep.
And I get it, you know what I'm saying? But to find out someone's later, trans, especially if they pre-op, like
that's a different story.
It's like, how do you not know?
Right.
Your girlfriend only wanted anal? Like what? Like,
I mean, you'd still be able to see it pre-op.
Man, that's a red flag. I can't put it in the regular hole. Like, right. Like not at all.
Like the one that doesn't need lube. Like,
right. Like what? No. I don't
Again,
know.
nothing against them. They're just
Hey man, to each his own, man.
Right.
I wish nothing but happiness for everybody.
Right. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel
as long
free.
as you ain't hurt nobody, do what you got to do.
Right.
And it's not illegal.
Yeah. Right. Man.
I don't know. So, fuck. I had something else. It's gone though.
If you give it like 10 seconds.
Nah,
That's
it's
how
gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Nah, you good.
It was there. It wasn't fully formed, so it didn't.
Like it was like spinning in the back of your head.
The page didn't load.
Yeah. Lost connection. All right.
You got anything else you want to
Nah,
add?
man. I just appreciate you letting me come on here,
Hold
man.
on, Curtis. You got anything you want to add? Whatever.
Anything
we should touch on real quick?
The Malcolm and Marie movie with Zendaya.
Oh, right. So
Denzel, son.
I call him Lil Denzel. I don't know his name. Denzel Washington.
John David Washington, something like that.
Sure. Lil Denzel. So it's a movie. It's a movie. What's the movie called again? Malcolm and Marie.
Okay.
From what he just told me this earlier, so I'm kind of off top of the dome here.
Okay.
People are having an issue. So in the movie, are they closer in age, or is the movie set for them to be further apart in age?
It don't really say.
Okay, so it's I'm guessing a romantic type movie, and so what's his name again?
Lil Denzel.
Lil Denzel. He's older.
Okay.
And the actress that he's playing opposite against, she's younger, but she's of age. She's like, what'd you say, 24?
Okay.
And he's what, 30 something? That's their real life age.
Okay.
But she has played younger roles, like teenage roles, so she looks young.
Right, that's normal.
And apparently a lot of people are having problems with the offset of their age and them playing a romantic role.
Like the actual age or what she's acting?
Actual age.
24 and 30.
30 something, right.
Okay.
I think like mid-30s.
Yeah, like let's say 35.
That's
24, that's 10, 11 years. I feel like, honestly, me personally, after 18, you do what the fuck you want to do.
right.
You can date whoever you want. Because look at Woody Harrelson.
Right.
He dated his quote-unquote daughter, right? They
Right.
adopted her. When she became of age, they started dating.
That's fucked up.
Yo, it is. But
Yeah.
it happened. And don't get me wrong, people give him a lot of flack about it.
Right.
But then, like, people like Hugh Hefner, who ain't talked to nobody over 21, his whole entire run, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
No one
And he's
said nothing.
worshipped almost.
Right, you know what I'm saying? No one said nothing. So them acting, I don't understand why it's a problem. They're acting. Fuck their real age.
So personally, I see nothing wrong with it. You said she's 24.
Right.
I'm 23. So in my mind, she's pretty much old enough to make her own decisions.
100%.
Like, it's not like she's 18, 19, which is
Again,
kind of cutting it
that's
close.
legal. That is
It's
legal.
still legal, but it's cutting it close. I would not date an 18
talking to, I mean, me neither.
Nope.
But, she's 18, 19. If someone 34, 35 wants to date her and she's okay with it.
Right. I mean, I've seen
What's
it.
the world's problem?
I've seen it. There's nothing wrong with it. People
Because
just
it's a
looking for
whole
something to
double
be
standard.
upset
If it was
about.
the other way around, nobody would say nothing.
It would be
Right.
applauded,
That
probably.
guy is
I'd
a
be
god.
applauded. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd be
This
applauding
guy
it.
is revered by all guys.
Right.
So what were people saying about it, Curtis?
I guess they were saying because they felt uncomfortable because she looked so young.
They felt uncomfortable.
Fuck their comfort, man. I'm sick of this shit. Like, people having a... I hate that everybody has to comfort to everybody's, like, level of comfort. It's like, I can't talk a certain way because it makes people uncomfortable. Or I can't say certain things. Let me be me. I feel uncomfortable. What about my comfort? Like, it's like... Or those parents who were like, upset the Deadpool movie was so inappropriate. Don't take your kid to see an R-rated movie. If you feel uncomfortable about that movie and their age, don't go see the movie. Nobody's making you do that shit.
Hey, a lot of people tried to get Cardi B flack
For what?
because she was playing WAP.
So what?
Wait, hold on. She was playing WAP,
Sorry.
and her daughter came into the room, and she turned it off real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was like, "Oh, you'll play that for everybody else's daughter, but you won't play it in front of your daughter." And Cardi B was like, first of all, I make music for adults.
Right.
If you let your kid listen to it, that's on you. And
Right.
I 100% feel her on that.
Right.
Like, she did the adult thing. She turned it off.
Right.
She don't want her infant child listen to her talk about her wet ass pussy. You know what I'm saying? So like, Cardi B was like, and turned it off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what you do as an adult.
I mean, the label says explicit.
That's what you do as an adult. You supposed to monitor what your kids are listening to. So don't come for her. Don't get me wrong, I ain't defending Cardi B at all, but this moment I am, I guess. Don't come for her for your poor parenting skills.
Right.
Fuck out of here. You know the lyrics of fucking WAP, and you want to play it in your car with your 3-year-old. That's on you. That's on you. If you want your 3-year-old talking about WAP, I don't even feel comfortable saying the words in 3-year-old.
Right. On the same set. They're just upset because they realize Cardi B is a better parent than they are. And they're always criticizing like, oh shit, I'm actually pretty bad. Like,
right, my kid know all the lyrics to WAP and don't know blue from green.
Right.
Don't get mad at her because she's responsible and turned it off.
It's like they want her to be a certain way. They want her to be a bad parent. They want her to act.
Nah, man, they try to act like, I feel like a lot of people put celebrities on such a high pedestal.
Right.
That they are larger than life and they're not human. You know what I'm saying? They're not regular fucking people.
Right.
No, she's still a regular person. Mm-hmm. She knows what's in the lyrics. So do you. And you allow your kids to listen to it. You play it in front of them. That's on you.
Right.
No, she's a parent and realize this is not something for kids. It's not marketed for kids.
Right.
WAP is not on Kids Bop. Now, with that being said, now I kind of want to hear a Kids Bop version.
I know Kids Bop writers are sitting there just like pulling their hair out, trying to figure out how to make lyrics to this.
That's some wet ass popcorn. No, I don't know. I don't know.
They'll figure it out.
I'm gonna come up with it. Fuck it. They ain't gotta do it.
Yeah.
I do it.
You gotta sell it to them.
Man. Oh fuck yeah, no man. That's pretty much all I got.
Like I said, I'm just happy to be here. This shit was fun.
Oh no, man. I appreciate you coming through. Tell the people where they can find you. You want them to follow you or whatever.
I mean, my Instagram static_shock. That's about it. I have Facebook. My name's Darryl.
Nigga, what?
Yeah. I don't do Twitter. I would post too much stupid shit.
Shock?
Yeah, no, my username's Static Shock. I got Static Shock. Bro, the reason I got dreads because I like Static Shock. Like,
okay, Virgil.
my name's Darryl. It's close enough. I sound like some corn-fed white kid from Oklahoma.
Oh my god!
When I checked into my unit, they were surprised I was black. Like, this is how bad my name is. So,
I mean, my name white too, so people are always surprised. Like when I sign up to do open mics, and they call up Will Hill and I show up, I'm like, y'all thought I was gonna be white, didn't you?
Nah, I'm surprised. Surprised so many people.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all follow Third Post Media on all social media platform. Post like your heartbeat, not post plus. None of that other stuff. Make sure y'all follow me on all platforms. Simply just Will. Actually, we're going to get ready to do the t-shirt giveaway. I know I asked a little while ago about it, but I'm going to post it up. Make sure y'all follow the instructions so you can be entered to get a free t-shirt. You want me to plug Created by Curtis? What's up?
Created by Curtis on...
Oh, because you finna drop a hoodie real quick, right? T-shirt. I thought... A t-shirt, which another
1985 t-shirt.
He finna drop a t-shirt. It's gonna be a flash sale, so y'all need to make sure y'all be paying attention. And you go drop it real quick, and it's gonna be gone. I don't know if it's gonna be forever, but it ain't gonna be there. And on that note, we're out.
All right.
I appreciate you, bro.
No, man.